Welcome to the Parc Des Princes, where Ligue 1 leaders PSG take on an informed Lyon side. It's first versus fifth in the table. Neither team has lost in the last 5 games. So this is a really important game in Ligue 1. PSG are looking to win the title with players like Ousmane Dembele and Vitinha on great form, while Lyon are eyeing up Champions League spots. They have been rapidly rising up the table in recent weeks. My prediction for this game, a 1-0 win for PSG. I think it'll be a really tight contest. Anyway, I arrived early to the stadium and the PSG fans were already making lots of noise. And then there was this epic light show. And after that, the players came out onto the pitch. I have to say, the pre-match atmosphere was really good. Normally I just arrived like at kick-off, but this was really worth arriving early for. And before long, it was time for the match to kick off. Right from the start, the atmosphere was great. The Parc Des Princes seats around 48,000 people, so while it wasn't the biggest stadium, it was one of the loudest I've been to. PSG began the match really well and they were having way more chances than Lyon. I'd say the biggest threat in that first half came on the right hand side, with Hakimi and Lee Kang-in causing real trouble for the Lyon back line. Warren Zaïre-Emery was also playing really well, and it looked like only a matter of time before PSG opened the scoring, and the Parisian ultras really seemed to be enjoying this start to the game. The home sides were having lots of attacks, but they were also doing their jobs defensively. And then, just after I found out that Southampton were 5-0 down against Spurs at half-time, this happened. A really nice attacking move was finished off by Ousmane Dembele to make it 1-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. With the first goal coming so early, it looked like we would have a really good game on our hands. Lyon were now going to have to try extra hard to find an equaliser. But it wasn't long before PSG had the chance to go 2-0 up. I didn't film it, but we got a penalty and it was Vitinha who stepped up to take it. What a finish! Vitinha sent the keeper the wrong way and calmly passed it into the bottom right corner. Great penalty. PSG were now 2-0 up and Lyon were really going to have to start playing well if they wanted to get back into this game. But they were still struggling and PSG had this golden opportunity to go 3-0 up and put the game to bed. But somehow, Lee Kang-in missed. Still, things were going really well for PSG and this was a great tackle by Desiree Doué. He's a really exciting young talent. PSG continued to dominate the match, launching attack after attack down that right-hand side. Having a 2-goal lead was good, but 3-0 would really put the game to an end. So the Parisians continued to apply the pressure. Towards the end of the half though, Lyon began to get into their groove and could have had a penalty here. And after a few more threatening attacks, Lyon scored and got themselves back into the match. Mikhail Tadze, the Euro top scorer from Georgia, dinked it over Donnarumma to finish off a nice move for Lyon. And the PSG players really weren't happy about something. I'm not sure what it was, but Donnarumma in particular was getting a bit angry. It was nearly the end of the first half now, and PSG was still looking for that third goal. But after this run from Dembele ended in nothing, the half-time whistle blew with the score at 2-1, but early in the second half, this happened. That was an excellent team goal. The cutback from Nuno Mendes was exquisite, and then the volley from Desiree Doué, that was special. It flew right into the top corner. but unfortunately it didn't count. There was an offside in the build-up, so the score remained 2-1. Still, this was a good sign for PSG. They were by far the better team at this point in the game. But then there was a bit of fan trouble. The captains were called over and Hakimi had to go and tell the fans to stop singing inappropriate chants. Most of us in the stadium didn't really know what was going on, but in the end the fans quietened down and the game was able to continue. And then the fans became even more frustrated when this shout for a penalty wasn't given. I think it was a dive though. Anyway, PSG continued to have more chances and almost scored their third goal here. So close, that one hit the side netting. It seemed like only a matter of time before PSG scored again to seal the win. With that being said though, Lyon weren't out of this match just yet. But they weren't quite clinical enough in front of goal, and then PSG had a golden opportunity to go 3-1 up. And they took it, Goncalo Ramos finishing off what Bradley Barcola had started. Another good goal to seal the win. It was very late on in the game now and it looked like PSG had won. Lyon had a few more chances to try and get back into it, but in the end, after this call for a penalty was ignored by the referee, it was 3-1 when the full-time whistle blew. So what a great game, PSG 3, Lyon 1. I have to say that is a very fair scoreline. The home team were very dominant in this match, but Lyon did have some chances. It was definitely a really good atmosphere at the Parc Des Princes. It's only like 16,000 more people than St Mary's, which I've been to quite a lot, and the atmosphere was a lot better at PSG. Still not as good as the San Siro with AC Milan, but a pretty solid atmosphere. It's a shame about those inappropriate chants, but other than that, the PSG fans were really impressive. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe because it's completely free and you can always change your mind later. And with that being said, thanks again for watching and I will see you later.